Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So the Florida Gators offense will have the first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. Hauls it in.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down for this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, give on the inside. On the move at the 30. He's loose on the left, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Florida!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Jacksonville State's offense will go to work for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Dropping back, it's Keene. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gilbert.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Here comes the heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Leaves it with the back. Finding open areas. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Gators want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Gators are on the move. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
blasted as he lets it go. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Knight. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Bowling Green. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to fire on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Powers through the defender. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
That's caught. It's Montgomery.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. Ball is loose. Just like they drew it up. Put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. From the 25-yard line, it's first and... They'll leave it with the lone back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Florida, 24. Jacksonville State, 0.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under fire. Breaks the tackle. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Gators in a good spot here with second and short. The carry going off right tackle here. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David. There he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Keene. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Here's the pressure. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Looking to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosiveness. The big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, he doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Heaves it deep. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Florida 38, Jacksonville State 14.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
45, Jacksonville State 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Keene. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Timeout, Jacksonville State.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Fit it in the window for the score.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking downfield on first down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
And back to the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Avery. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you?
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
To throw, it's Keene. Makes the catch. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Here's a heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Jackson. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, quarterbacks have to do a great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field, receiver catches it, and then does the rest, takes it in to the end zone for 6.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And the Gators are marching down the field. Off play action on first down. He'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Offense working from the pistol. Back to pass, it's Knight. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown Gators! And the route is on.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. The give from the gun. Got room at the 35. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
From the gun, the ground game. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Knight. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Excellent coverage that time, didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Pulls and fires complete. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. Oh, he's still got more! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with a sack.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. On the option. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Nice move there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Gators have taken it inside the 20. They're going to ride this running back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Knight. Here comes the heat. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Leaves it with the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
It'll be 3rd and long. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The quarterback takes a knee.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go